Hi, it's Jessica Sporn. I want to show you how I finished a demo that I started in a class I taught called Facing Faces. So I had created this sketch on color copy paper. I really like using color copy paper because the pencil moves really nicely on it. I had actually cut the face in half thinking that I would only use part of it on the canvas, but then I decided to use the whole thing. So I glued it back together with matte medium. Then I took a cool color and a warm color, and I did one side cool, one side warm, just to kind of give myself a reminder that I want the light to be coming from the warm side of her face to the cool side of the face. And then I'm just roughly blocking in the highlights and the lowlights on her face. I'm not at all thinking about a realistic skin tone for her. I'm just using different values of the blue and the green. I think I'm using a golden acrylic primary cyan for the blue and a golden fluid acrylic Hansa yellow medium for the yellow, and then an off-white or Titan buff for the off-white color. And I'm just going to go back and forth, darkening and lightening the highlights and the lowlights of her face until I get to a point where I feel pretty good about it. Very often at this part of the process, I look and I think, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is horrible. But I just keep pressing on, and it's just paint. It's just a canvas board. You can always paint over things and just keep going sort of, a couple of steps forward, couple of steps back until you like what you've done. Sketching onto a piece of color copy paper or a piece of white paper and then adhering it to your canvas is a technique that I learned from Jody Ohl, and it's a really useful technique because you don't have to get your sketch perfect on your canvas. You can play with it off the canvas, and then when you're happy you can adhere it on. And it really, you can barely tell that it's collaged on. So you can see I mixed up a sort of brown yellow color for the lips. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of audition where I want the eyeballs to be. I painted over the ones before because I had her staring straight forward, and I decided I didn't want that kind of a look. So you're going to see in a little bit I'm going to use a couple of pieces of scrap paper to help me figure out where I want her looking. Do I want her looking over her left shoulder or off to the right? And I think I decided to go to the right. So at this point I'm just adding some shading behind her to the right of her neck just to make that neck stand out, and I'm also going to paint over the hair that I'd scribbled, and I have this idea that I want to use stencils for the hair. But before I do that, I'm going to give her some eyeballs because everybody looks better with eyeballs, and I have her looking over to the right, as you can see. So now I'm going to use a stencil from Stencil Girl Products. This is designed by KP, and this top part just looks perfect for sort of bangs on her. And then I used a stencil by Mary Beth Shaw for the rest of her hair. I think it's actually a tree stencil, but I think it looks pretty cool as hair coming out of the side of her head. And I'm using a baby wipe to help me make my coloration a little more subtle. And just adding more to the mouth here. So even though she wasn't specifically based on someone, I keep a binder of reference photos that I clip out of magazines just in case I can't remember how to do highlights on the lips or on the eyes. And here I've got KP stencil again, and this time I'm using this middle circle part with Viva Decor modeling cream in a silver color. And I did a lot of modeling cream edition with a stencil also by Mary Nasser, but I had the camera off for that. So here she is all done, and you can see how the silver part kind of interacts with her, and I'm happy with how she came out. I can't decide if she needs some words with her. Let me know in the comments if you think I should add them, and if so, what you think they might say. And please stop over, visit me at my blog, and share this video. Thanks for watching.